The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform, its affiliates, or even the hosts. The information provided is for general informational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, financial, or professional advice. The host and guests are not liable for any errors of omission in the content, nor for any losses, injuries, or damages arising from the use of the information provided. Listeners are encouraged to seek professional advice relevant to their specific circumstances. Now,
you are now running with scissors. Let's go.
What up? What up?
Hi guys.
Hey, it's Easy.
Hey,
Mike,
can you hear me?
We sure can.
1, 2, 1,
You
2.
can? That's great. So glad. I don't want nobody to think, that I didn't want to be heard.
Yeah.
That, I'm being coy and chilling on mute. On mute.
I thought you was being a strong silent type today, sir.
You thought I was feeling strong and silent. No, my brother, I felt like I wanted to come in with opinions and awesomeness. Hey, Penny, how you feeling? Guess what happened earlier? My bad.
Let me take my hands off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Swap one more time.
Like, wait a minute.
I'm about to say, hey, Penny, guess what happened earlier?
it's only been 2 minutes. What happened?
Man, they thought we backstage, right? So come on, now y'all gotta know. So we backstage, right? And I'm over here like, oh, okay, really listening. I feel like I'm contributing to a conversation because we're talking about the whole Cat and what's my man's name, Kevin thing, right?
Right.
Congrats to those brothers if they decided to make up. But yeah, man, I'm over here really like getting into it. Whole time I'm on mute. They like, bro, so like, are we just not gonna hear him? Like I'm coy.
Wait, for our defense, when he came in the room, he did a thing like, "Hey y'all," I didn't see his mouth move. I just see him kind of wave. So I figured, okay. So then me and RG are talking. I don't see Ezel's mouth moving. So I don't know that
his head down. He like,
I don't know he's contributed to the conversation. And no one can hear him. I'm like, okay, then right when the show's about to start, I'm like, is your mic on?
Whole time, mic on. But
like they're doing sign language like you was
it wasn't working.
I'm just saying. That's what happened.
You're right.
Welcome everyone to Running with Scissors.
Hey guys.
I'm glad we're getting to you now.
it's the old saying, if a tree falls in the forest, do you hear him? Apparently not.
Can you hear me now?
Apparently not. Apparently not me. Shoot, I can't hear a thing.
Yeah, we here.
Hey guys, so many amazing people, so many amazing times.
Backstage be the best sometimes. I wish I was back there.
No, we don't. We don't need no witnesses.
It'd be a lot of laughs. Sometimes. That's why I said sometimes.
True.
Not all the time. It ain't your business.
Yeah, okay.
What's today's?
Tonight we're doing a second part of what we started last week. Because last week we were talking about all the things that we do not talk about enough in our community. But we learned during that conversation, there's some stuff we shouldn't be talking about. That we need to kind of, close our mouths on and retrain that yellow and pink tornado, depending on how you feel and if you dehydrated or not. We got a lot of things we shouldn't be talking about, especially on the internet. Especially on the internet. I know.
So you mean to tell me we're about to dedicate a show to
Except,
talking about things that we shouldn't be talking about on the internet?
Yeah, we're gonna make it plain for them, cause that's what we do. Yep.
we
And
might
I know
hurt,
you see all kinds of stuff.
some people's feelings because a lot of the things that we do talk about, everybody talks about it. A lot of things that we shouldn't talk about, everybody talks about. But I do have a question I want to start this thing off with. Why do most destructive conversations spread faster than the ones that can actually heal us?
Cause people like drama.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I
What
think it's to it than just that.
what's that? Misery loves company.
Drama is one, but you got to think about why. That's what I'm saying. We can engage in the most dysfunctional conversations that don't do anything for us. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I'm not gonna say I'm
They're
not
kind
guilty.
of fun sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you. They're kind of fun.
I'm guilty.
Look,
they've
'cause
been
it's
because
easier.
quite a few, of the best jokes come from, engaging in dysfunctional conversations that you just, not supposed to really be in. But, you know, honestly speaking, at this point in time, how much time do we have to actually engage in, like, what I'm saying, like that type of discourse now? You
Yeah,
know, there's so
It's true.
much,
You have
there's
to
so
meet
much
people.
going on in real life.
But
right.
but you know that I know in my family for sure, laughter was the healer. Laugh it off so that you don't
Right.
cry. Is the coping mechanism of a whole generation's.
Absolutely.
Like like it, but it's still a coping mechanism. The
Right.
issues are still there, whether you laugh about it or not. Because most of that stuff just ain't even funny. You laughing it off, but it's not even funny. So when you gonna
That's
get to the real? Because you can keep farting around if you want to. Like when you gonna get to the issue? And I would think, Michelle, to answer your question is it's easier. Matter of fact, hey, look, just BSing around. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. It's easy. It takes
yeah.
work to be healed. It takes work to be responsible. It takes work to love past pain, and it's just easier to laugh it off.
That's the word right there.
But I mean, how much of laughing it off is actually easy when we're literally, if that has become a coping mechanism for some. I know for a fact that, like, in some of my most strenuous situations, I find myself literally just cracking up, you
Hmm.
know, and also seeking that space to be silly, seeking a space to be able to, get out of like my head, which is containing all the negativity. So, like, how much, like, how, at what point does it, like, cross that threshold of being something that is like, oh, well, this is a safe way to process things versus, oh, this is, something that, like, is just the easy thing.
Michelle, you want to take this one? Do you want to take this one?
So y'all want me to answer my question?
No, well, he just asked. He just asked a good question.
Wait, I was looking at the comments. Repeat.
Okay. All right, since the mic
Welcome
ain't
back to
ready,
Run with Scissors. I'm RG.
I heard the question.
Welcome
I
back,
heard the
Michelle.
question. Me, I would think that, and it's different for every person. Every
Right.
person knows their threshold. You know what I'm saying? You know when your cup is full more than others, and you know when it's emptier than different. So it's custom per person. But
Mhm.
the honesty, your level of honesty with yourself will give you whether or not you cross that line or whether or not, okay, this is a coping mechanism or am I actually getting some real answers? Am I using this? Like, has my sense of humor became a vice that I'm addicted to? Because I know cracking jokes is real easy in my family. Like, that's just what we do. But that's what I listen to all the time. And it's like, it really, yeah, my family's hilarious. Like, we're funny, but as a child, I could hear where it was like, there's no serious conversations happening here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying? It's just sarcasm and jokes and jokes. And I'm just like, there's no depth. Like nothing's really getting talked about. And it's like when you get tired of that, when you see that, that's when you know this might be that line. Like I may need something a little deeper than this
So
quick
what's
wit
wrong?
comment. Yeah, you know
Well,
what I mean? Like,
you gotta think if you're going through stress all the time, how
Yeah.
serious can you be all the time? Sometimes that's all you have is these jokes. Like you know what I'm saying? You know
balance
that
is
your electric
balance
bill is
though.
not gonna be
It's
till
like,
tomorrow, the next day, or the next day. We
like
Yeah.
might
I
go
had a,
five
like I
hundred
had a
dollars for the.
student, bro.
yeah,
Like
You know what I'm saying?
I had a student, bro. Like, he literally, like, came to America, like, from somewhere in like in South America, like his entire like way getting to America was, it's a wild story. But at every turn he was just cracking jokes, right? And so it's like I understand, I hear you when you say that, but I'm also thinking of like the people that are like always in high stress situations, because it wasn't like his life got any like easier when he got here. It just was a different type of difficult. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at every turn he's in high stress situations, right? And so his coping mechanism is in fact to, what I'm saying, hey, these jokes have got to fly. You
Yeah,
know what I
but
mean?
balance is balance. You know, like the kids who used to get bullied, they correct their joke. Anybody who played the Deserts know, like if they was bullied
Right.
as a child or bullied through the family, you figure if I can
Yeah.
beat them to the punch, then I got them. I can win. But that means you spend your whole life trying to beat people to the punch, just trying to get it before they get it. That does not mean that you're being seen. That doesn't mean that you feel like you're being heard or respected. It means that you're prepared to fight on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's the thing. It's like even if your life is in a high stress point all the time, that's not balanced. You got to get to the real. Why is it in a high stress point all the time? What kind of decision? Now he was young, so he's not really necessarily held accountable because he was young. But as adults, if you're always in this high stressful situation all the time, or your life always has drama, why?
Why? Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
You know, and you can't laugh all the time because I love me a joke. I love a quick wit. That's why we all get along. But
Right.
there are people who just get on my nerves who joke all the time, like
All
everything
the
that
time.
they say,
All
all the time.
the
I'll be
time.
like, say one
Yes.
more thing, say one more thing. Like I'm gonna shut this down, whether you do it voluntarily or if I shut you down. Like, what are you doing? I was just playing. How old are we?
No, you're not. Mm-mm. They
How
say
old are
behind
we?
every joke is some truth, but that's a whole nother conversation.
See, hey, look, right? Because petty make you want to be petty, and I'm trying to be responsible tonight. But yeah, some people play too much.
Now, oh, that's humor. My bad.
Yeah, some people play too much, but the topic is we don't need to keep glorifying this in our community. Name one thing. Name one thing that we don't need to keep glorifying.
Hello, crime. Why would you go on the internet and tell me you did crime?
Crime?
The elephant is in the goddamn room. Stop telling on yourself, children. What the hell?
But
Yo,
I
Go on the internet and tell me you got away with it?
Oh, we just about to be
It's the
we just about to be old today, bro. That's
we
fine.
don't
Hey,
Crime.
come
hey,
on,
look,
man. Go for it.
That's the cool part of it all. See the hashtags free
Shut
so
up.
and so. Free so
God,
and so.
listen.
He's guilty. He did it.
Free.
I'm not condoning crime, but I don't condone telling on yourself. Shut up. God bless America.
that's like when them kids were doing like the all those different challenges and tearing up bathrooms and yanking out sinks and pulling up stop signs and then take a selfie with it. So we just stupid.
Infidelity.
We gonna take a picture with the evidence. It's like, hello, guys, and then be surprised on how you got caught. Really?
I think that's the one infidelity and crazy relationships.
Look, see, she touched
Number
on
two
what I
on
was
the
talking
list.
about.
Number
That's
two.
what I was going to say. My first point was going to be our intimacy and privacy. We don't have that. If you, anything negative about a spouse, you should not be talking about. Even if they just but like that, the internet lasts forever, and we really like defamation of character for long terms just because of one little situation, and you probably still with homie or with her. You know what I'm saying? But you don't blasting them out on the internet. Now they looking crazy. They looking questionable and stuff like that. You still sleeping right next with them. Like, I don't even understand that. Keep your business to yourself. And all the intimate matters. We don't need to know who you sleeping with. And we do not need to know about your drama.
No,
We don't. Now you look stupid out loud. That's the opposite of healing.
Everybody that's watching is waiting for you to post the next thing so they can sit back and laugh at you. Because look at you still with him. Or still with her, or whatever it is.
It looks crazy. And we don't really want to know.
People
People who care about you.
I mean, crazy relationships, right? No, I'm just going,
Yeah,
sometimes
You're smiling and laughing at the same time. Please enlighten us, sir.
crazy relationships, my guy.
Look, you can still have your crazy relationship, but why does it need to be on blast?
We don't
Oh,
care.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. You don't need to have a crazy relationship because that's crazy.
Entertainment, man.
saying it's an option.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Some people listen. Some
Is
people
Netflix
ride
not
roller
available in
coasters.
your area? Is there no Xbox? What the hell are you talking about entertainment?
Listen. Some people
Thank you.
ride roller coasters. Some people get stabbed by the girlfriend every now and again.
And
What
some
is
people ride the roller coaster
Be like,
with
come
the
here,
lug
come
nuts
here,
off the
bring your
side
face.
and you
Bring
hope for
your
the
face.
big.
I watch too much of the ID channel and Fatal Attraction and For My Man and all these craziness. And I'm watching something on Netflix called The Worst Ex Ever.
Oh, can I put this up?
Dating murderers and all kind of foolishness. So when
Please
you
stop
talk about
wearing
these
PJs and bonnets outside.
relationships are always kind of
too much. It's too much.
You're right.
I understand being comfortable, but it's too much now. Like we trifling in 2026. Like this is crazy.
2026. I mean, was what we gonna do, y'all? Like, have y'all not already noticed that every year just gets more ratchet than the last? Like,
Because it's
we knew 20. Listen, we knew. Hey, y'all, we knew we was in for it when 2020 was worse than 2019. Then when 2021 was worse than 2020, my God, we should have known we spiraling downhill. Think about 2025 right now. Just think about 2025. Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I agree. But that's what we're here for. We are here to stop, especially our community, from going down this rabbit hole. Like everybody, come on now. At this point, conditioning. Let's just really think about it. What's the purpose and why is this allowed? So that we can look crazy, so that you don't look like you're worth anything with the bonnets, the hairs, like the acronyms. Folks don't write no more. We don't talk. We don't respect each other. We have no sense of community. And it's like, that's what's popping? What? No, it's not. We may sound old today, but folks need to get a grip and hold on tight, because I'm not trying to go down the continuous rabbit hole and roller coaster in the direction that we're going. Absolutely. At some point, who wants to keep riding this ride? I don't. I don't.
Not at all. Especially, dog.
Like, who's the conductor? Who's driving this train? Like, for real.
I have so many different answers to that, but like the philosopher is saying that, hey, look, we're all our own conductors, and so it is incumbent upon us to, figure out whether or not we still want to ride this ride like this, or if we're gonna,
She said the pants are low or something. Is it just me, or then when people wear night clothes outside, they look like they stink? Like some folks be looking like they smell like the middle couch cushion and grandma's couch that you couldn't touch that was underneath the plastic. Like they just smell like generations of cheeks. Like it just looks nasty. You don't look clean. I'm just saying.
Where did that come from? What happened?
Yeah, what?
What happened?
What happened? He said they like to stink. Where did that even come from, yo? Hey,
where it came from is that people talking about the night clothes and the bonnets. I'm telling you, people don't look like they rolled out of bed and just kept it moving. Like they don't look like they brushed their teeth this morning. I know you comfortable, but you look like you stink.
Candy.
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to be an adult today, damn it. You're messing it all up. I'm sorry.
Please, bro. Like I'm just now. Hey, can we go to commercial?
Absolutely.
Hey, I'm just like, what just happened?
What she said was the truth.
She said they stink. What, man? Man, what?
Okay.
Jeez, no peeps.
My bad, P. Go ahead, man. What's that?
I don't feel like people, if you have pajamas on, that means you had them on probably. Nobody puts on pajamas just to go to the store. They already had them on.
See?
So
I'm thinking. That's what I'm
if
thinking.
you take a shower and put pajamas on to go outside, you didn't take one.
You this joint smelled like last Wednesday.
When
you're
I'm
telling on yourself publicly. No. It was one thing when the kids are doing it for school, but the adults are doing it. And it's just like, so we're just not even trying no more. And it's not just in our culture, okay? Because other people look like a duck that been wet and they just slapped the side of their head. They just got up and kept moving too. I'm just saying that it's not just our culture. Culturally, we need to do better. We need to have some type of effort in what it is that we are doing, some type of pride in how we step out of the house, because we want to be seen and we want to be respected. What other than the fact that you want to be comfortable, what do you respect? What are you demanding for yourself when you go out in your bonnet and your night clothes?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna push back just a little bit, right? I'm gonna push back just a little bit. We tell people to live in their truth and be themselves, and then they out here with last night's night clothes on, and y'all out here crying.
No, why
So,
should
which
you
one
ask
is it?
that?
See,
Which
that
one
can't
is it?
nobody listen, y'all. Don't worry about it. In 2026, you can't be yourself. Don't worry. I'm
No,
gonna
you
say
can
it
be
for you.
yourself, but
And that's
understand
the
the
thing. This
consequences.
conversation is not to actually put anybody down. It's actually trying to say, hey, set a standard for who you. I mean, if that's the truth that you're living in,
Hey,
Put in
but
fresh.
that's
that's
your
the standard for the guy that says, "Hey,
Put
listen,
on
that is
I
fresh
know my
pajamas.
pajamas is browning around the edges, and I'ma just still pop out to Walmart, my nigga. Like, hey, listen, that's what it is.
And look, if you want to pop out to Walmart, I can dig it, right?
Man,
That's
killing me.
him.
If you just going
He
to the
gonna do
gas
that.
station, that's fine. You
killing
go to
me.
Walmart, that's fine. But when you show up at school or at work, you're showing up at meetings. Like you're actually, this is your clothes for the
I
day.
haven't seen that. People do that.
You're going
They
hard
go to
now.
work in their pajamas.
Yes. Look, night
Oh,
clothes.
no. You
Night
get,
clothes
we
showed
put your
up like
body there.
2 years ago. Folks is getting extra comfortable now. Like you know how like I'm sure I don't know if everybody agree, but you know like the Uggs and what's them slippers that nurses used to only wear?
Oh,
slide-on shoes.
Crocs.
Crocs is supposed to be like a
Crocs.
fad. Why are they still here?
I love me some Crocs. So I'm gonna wear
I
them.
know people. These things are
I'm
still
gonna wear me some Crocs
like, what is happening? That's when I felt like we was going
because
down.
they're comfortable. For one, now they are comfortable, and I guess that's how some people feel about their pajamas.
They feel like it's comfortable, but it's like right. It's like how you want
Don't come for the Crocs.
Oh yeah,
they what's called? That's a community. They
You're a
are a
Croc
real
fan.
community. There's a real thing with them.
I understand being comfortable, but they still ugly. They still ugly.
Wow.
All right,
Penny with the
dog.
putback dunk. She out here punching
Listen,
everybody.
she meant it, bro. She's still knowing it, bro. I'm with it.
Say it with the chest.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Say it with the chest.
Now, I'm all for being comfortable, but you still have to understand. Okay, one of the things that we like to laugh about, we be like, "Oh, I don't care. I don't care what people think about me. I don't care what people say about me. You're lying. It's lies. It's not true." Because yes, we do.
But wait, I got a little pushback.
Wait.
Why can't we say that though? Because I feel that way.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't fuck what people think about me.
About what people
That's not my problem.
Really? Hey, listen.
I really don't. There was a time when my self-esteem was all crazy. Then I was concerned. Today, right now, I do not care.
Listen, let me tell you something.
See, but the folks who really
there's a quote out there that was like that's amazing.
You really genuinely don't mean it, but a lot of us are not actually meaning it. We're just saying it, waiting till we faking it till we make it.
Well, can I throw this out there?
Yes.
Go ahead.
For the people, look, you got 2 lives, and your second one actually begins when you stop caring about what people think about you.
People think about you. That part.
Once you that's out the way, I'm telling you. You just start to thrive in your what's called.
And you just live. You live in your truth and you do what you do. But
so my man's with the yellow pajamas that are browning on the edges with the little, you know what I'm saying, with the little floppy Pikachu ears, my boy.
Oh my God.
I do.
You wash those PJs
like this.
You live in your truth.
You don't care about what people think, and you're just gonna go outside looking. I do feel like we have to set a standard, even if you like. Oh, I don't care. No. How you show up to the world is how the world's gonna show up for you or treat you. So
stop
you
acting like you thought you
present yourself to the world in a way that you're gonna get a whole lot of negative feedback. Why wouldn't you
know right now?
And
the world gonna treat you worse than whatever you feel like.
If you are 37 years old in a Pikachu pajama set in Walmart, stop acting like you ain't know this was coming. You wanted attention and you got it, bruh. So say thank you, like you accomplished your goal. Check mark, because that's crazy.
What y'all got to get Pikachu? He got the strays too.
I think
I don't got nothing against Pikachu. Shout out to the franchise, but nah, man, my man.
Where we hanging on Pikachu?
You know what? Matter of fact, that's one thing too. That's one thing too that we
Hey,
as a
Pokemon
people,
sponsors.
he said,
So we glorifying right now certain things, right? Is that what we're doing?
look, because that's one thing that's glorified.
I'm
being
glorifying
comfortable.
like
And
the
and
Pokemon
it's like
company to
I
sponsor our
understand
show.
it.
You damn right I am.
Look, I
Sponsor
understand.
us,
I
absolutely.
understand wanting to fight for being comfortable because the world is so uncomfortable right now. It is
Right.
so uncomfortable. But
I'm
if
comfortable with this
you
sponsorship.
are, and
Sponsor
look,
us.
but with the stuff like if you're not ready for war, if you got on PJs and some slippers, like you're
You
not
might
ready
just
to
be
fight
comfortable for
if
the
stuff
war.
go down either. You know what I'm saying?
Might be comfortable for the war.
No, I'm saying you ain't dressed for the war, all right. So when your pajamas get caught, when I'm hopping that fence and you stuck over that joint, I'm not coming back because you chose that outfit. That was your warrior outfit. That was what you chose today. Because but right
Right.
now it's very uncomfortable. It
When
That's
is.
you
your
see,
warrior
okay,
outfit.
let me tell you something. The world's going to see, the world's going to prejudge you no matter what. So how
Right.
you show up, you're going to be judged. So if you show up in a store with pajamas on, you're getting judged. Not by your own people as well as others. So
And if you show up in high heels too, in a full face of makeup in Walmart, like you
you're
got a
going to be
4-inch
judged.
stiletto on.
Because you
High
can't be
heels with
trashing, you
full face
can't
of
get night
makeup in
clothes. What
Walmart
the
But
hell?
that's
is
the thing.
low
It's
key
like
high
you're
heels.
judged in night clothes, you're judged in heels, you're
Unless
judged.
you like, unless you
Damn.
doing like a
Going
what's it
to be
called?
judged.
It's
Going
it's
to
it's
be,
a
yes,
whole
you're
section
right.
of the internet where it's women that are in high heels and full face of makeup at Walmart and really scantily clothed. So just letting you know,
Hey, look,
there's people making money from being in Walmart in high
hey,
heels
look. I know
and
a lot of
makeup.
people. I remember growing up and folks just like getting fully dressed to the tens. Where we going? Just to the store, just to the gas station. It's like you put on all of that. Like you just spent all that time to
Yeah,
go down the
man.
street.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Some people got to what's called. Some people got you got to look good.
Hey, but
You
look,
know what
but
I'm
you
saying?
got to also accept stuff. If it take you an hour and 30 just to get ready, then you may. Hey, look, this is not how you woke up this morning.
That is not how you woke up at all.
Penny, you just described every date I've ever been on. I had to wait like a year and a half for this person to get ready. What are you
Hey,
talking
look,
about?
guess what? You ain't keeping me either. So how much was that? Was not beneficial.
I don't know. She's upstairs and she's commenting in the show. She still take an hour and a half. That ain't got shit to do with the price of tea in
That's
town.
That part.
yo, this man.
What are you talking about? She lives
I
Hey,
don't
upstairs.
know, man. She's
What
upstairs
year?
and
What the hell are you talking about? She
young
gonna
man
take
can't
forever.
sleep.
He married her.
We always take forever. You think just because we not married, she's not gonna take an hour and a half? It's not
I mean,
over.
they say that's definitely a woman's trait because I take forever to
Yes.
get there. I definitely take
Like,
forever.
I
I'm that
gotta
person.
pre-alert her like the date is on Thursday. It's Wednesday and last week. Just start getting ready now. Like, what are we talking about here?
Getting ready for events a week, 2 weeks in advance. That's me.
Yes.
All right, Michelle.
Get
I'm
ready.
When you take a lot of time to get ready, what if your date takes the same or a lot? Like, do you respect a
I
man who
don't
take an
have
hour
a
and a
problem
half?
with that because
You don't have a problem with a date
how
taking
can I be
forever?
mad if he takes a long time and I take a long time? Like,
I ain't gonna never get out on a date. Good gracious.
well,
Ever.
Ain't
that's
enough
why
time
we
in
got
the day.
somewhere at 7,
Ever.
get ready at 4. That's it.
Y'all gonna be
Both of them still getting ready. Y'all might as well start the day early on the phone while y'all getting dressed.
Right.
for real. Just this food. I ain't worried about it.
So are we glorifying this?
We are saying no. We are
Oh, we
saying
glorifying this is wild.
Are we glorifying this
Right, right.
in our
So-
community?
So being on topic with the community, the intimacy and privacy, the lack thereof, I think that we should not be glorifying what we do behind closed doors in our relationship. I think that
I
there's an
agree.
intimacy and trust that's supposed to be there in your relationships that when that stuff gets online, there's no turning back. Like you can't really recover from it. It takes more work.
And just not even just online. Sometimes you got to keep your relationship to yourself with your people
In these
too.
streets. Yep. Exactly.
Right.
Hey, look, because people who care about you. But hey, look, people rowdy like this one and that one and this one too. You can't tell them bad stuff about the people you care about. They'll be like, they'll never forget it. When you tell somebody who cares about you anything bad that your spouse or partner's doing, oh, that list does not get forgotten. That's the hit
My
list
advice
forever.
is this: if you
That's
don't
the
plan
hit list
on
forever.
leaving that person in that moment, you keep it to yourself. Now I understand sometimes people need to vent or whatever, and I might be that person for a few people, not everybody, but for a few people. But I'm also that person that's going to get to a point where if you coming to me about the same thing over and over again about the same person, I'm looking at you crazy, like what you about to do now?
Put it on the internet because Michelle don't listen no more. I'm gonna put it on the internet.
So if you're not happy and you're constantly talking about you're not happy with this person, but yet you stay. Now I had a question, what's going on with you? Because something's wrong with you at this point. It ain't about the other person no more. It's about you. Because why are you accepting this?
And you can't be mad that why are you bringing up old stuff? You told me that. I wouldn't even know your business if you didn't tell me.
Right.
Like, don't play coy now that you don't put everything in the streets. You don't get to renege that the internet is forever, guys. Conversations are forever. We heard you. We were listening because we're the good friend. You cannot renege it and then hope, well, they've changed. That's more reason why I'm saying that we shouldn't talk about these intimate deals, because people do change. Some situations do get better, but you don't forget. You know, being like, I remember when he drug you across the cookout and then slammed you on the hood of the car. That's your second baby now.
You tell me that your man did that to you. That's not getting better. You got to go because that's crazy.
That's falls under crime. We're not supposed to talk about that.
That's a crime.
That falls under crime.
I'm not saying that. Remember? It's better than that. What happens? He just slaps you? He don't drag you no more? No. That's not
on days that end with why. You be like, that's the question I'm asking you. Why?
Related to domestic violence, leave. That's it. Leave. There's no there's not a conversation about that. He done beat you up every day for a week. What you want
and
me to
if
say?
you need the tools to leave, go to that website, get you some tools so you can get up out of there.
Please do. Hit the website.
Get you some tools to get up out of there.
What Shell said last week, what she said last week, holding the phone while you're crying.
Stop glorifying that song. If you see somebody holding the phone while they're crying,
punch them in the face with the phone.
Don't comment.
What?
Don't comment. Don't comment.
If you see him in person,
you guys. All right, come on.
Let's go past that foolishness. Because my thing is, put the phone down and call for somebody and have a conversation and get some help. Because put the phone down. Because putting the phone on that is something more than just whatever you're going through. You want attention. You want some validation. You seeking a whole lot of other different things.
You're exploring
whatever it is that you're crying about.
Ma'am, you know grief goes better with good lighting and a good camera.
That's
no,
it. You lucky you over there. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what? I just interviewed somebody who said something similar to this.
It's because it
definitely. Guess where she from? She said the same thing, bro. Well, something similar.
Where's she from?
People don't.
Yes.
New York,
East Side.
East Coast. No, the Bronx.
Bronx. Okay.
Oh, yes, in the building. I'm not from, but New York City.
Look, folks, we are doing things. Whether it's not just the internet. The internet just shows us more of the stuff that we're doing. But we're talking out loud without even thinking. You know what I'm saying? We're not even pausing before. Everything's about reactions. And that came from conditioning too. Yes. The internet taught us that the louder you are, the more absurd you are, the more likes you're going to get. And I'm going to let you know in person, you ain't that cute. You ain't that funny. I don't like you. Because in person, it looks different. I can swipe to the left on the internet. But when you do that crap in person, no.
Yeah, I would rather if I'm your friend and you're going through something, I would rather you call me and cry on my shoulder as opposed to on the internet. Because if you cry on the internet, I'm scrolling past that shit. I'm sorry. I am. I'm gonna scroll past it. I am gonna scroll past it really fast.
Well, man,
you said it's time for a break.
I think it's that time for it.
Somebody woke up and chose violence. Let's go to break.
Okay.
WSAN Radio, the soul of America and beyond. Turn it up and feel the rhythm of the greatest old school music ever made. From Smokey Robinson and the Temptations to Diana Ross, Aretha Franklin, Luther Vandross, and more. This is the music that touches your soul and moves your spirit 24/7. Listen live now at WSANradio.com and take the vibe with you everywhere. Download the WSAN Radio app today on the Apple App Store or Google Play. WSAN Radio, feel the soul.
Got me together with this two-piece. It's the good leggings, no see-through business.
We are back. Running with Sisters. RG in the building. Young Ezel Moon.
We always run with sisters on this show.
01L. We have chosen
I don't run
violence
with
today.
scissors.
Yeah,
We
you
have chosen
did.
violence today, and today's topic is
I don't run
Olivia.
with scissors.
We don't need to keep glorifying this in our community. So far, we got
No,
I
my
grew up
pajamas
too clumsy
at
for that.
Walmart because they hate that. You can take as long as you want getting ready, even if it takes 30 days. Okay, we ain't glorify that no more. And don't cry into that because Michelle's going to punch you in the face while you're on your phone.
That's literally what we got so far. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch you in your face. I'm gonna scroll.
She said that she was going to swipe left and she was going to keep
Oh,
going.
keep
Yeah, with
scrolling.
left foot, she'll be like, you know,
And keep you there if you're crying on the internet because you
Oots, 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 oots.
on the internet at that
Oh,
moment.
you get it.
I got it. I'm just not gonna get it. I'm gonna tell you something. I am more inclined to, even if you're not crying on the internet, I'm inclined to if I see that you're posting a lot just for validation. I mean, like everything that you do on the internet is just so people can like you and say something. I'm gonna scroll past that. I am.
fair.
Because
I try not to judge, but I hear you, Michelle.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
trying not to judge. Did you not watch that first
we're
half
like
of this
cookie
show?
number 4
on the internet
a day.
and figure that out and deal with that and figure out why that you need this.
Why do you need
all this meditation? Figure that out because the internet is not your friend. And then if you don't get the likes, then you're depressed.
And if you really believe that you have 573 friends, but you only have 5 people that you text, yo. I'm just saying. Like, we are in trouble. Like, social media is ruining our reality.
Ruining
Our reality.
It really is. It really is.
Like, even with the stuff that people are mimicking and copying and wanting to post about their own lives, it's like, do you know how many takes it took before that person posted what you actually like?
Ooh.
That stuff is work.
I'm asking you a question though. How do you fix that? Especially if you got a lot because remember, loneliness is at an all-time high. There's a lot of people that feel isolated and they don't have anything.
Okay.
And the internet gives them an outlet that keeps probably them doing something really horrible to themselves. So how do we fix that? How do we fix this loneliness where people feel like they need to reach out to the internet to kind of get that itch for human interaction that they don't get in their personal lives? How do we fix that?
You have to know that you have that issue first. Because the thing is, if you do not know, if you don't actually just say, I'm lonely, like accept it, I am lonely, then you will be triggered, you will be stimulated, you'll be lied to, and you will be used on that one thing that is pretty much your kryptonite.
Yeah.
If you don't
I was
take control of it.
I was gonna say, bro, like I literally almost got a job as a professional cuddler.
I didn't know what he was about to say.
So that I could literally, like there's like this is actually a job. Like so that I could go out and just help cure the world of loneliness.
He's there.
Is that
You know
what
how
we're
many-
calling it? Cool up.
What?
Oh, she's big low.
You know how many-
Just big low in the building.
I literally almost did it, y'all. I'm so serious.
I'm glad that you didn't. Okay, because the thing is, if you didn't understand that you might have been, lonely, or you really have
I'm so serious. I was gonna help other people.
Love to people, Mr. 2 weeks. You know how many little E's will be running around because
No. Like no funny business. There's actually an app.
With benefits.
Hey, whoever knows the app, go find it and drop it down below. Tell them like it's actually an app. And I literally was gonna like actually like sign up and be a couple.
I know what you're talking about. I have seen it before. And like I said, he was gonna have old ladies in there bringing cookies. And they was gonna be like, I just love him. And you remind me of my son. I just need a hug.
On Instagram, DM him. He's open for business.
Yeah, okay. He's open for cuddles.
Wait, how much they paying?
Mm-hmm. Oh man, you could like get up to like $100-something like an hour.
But that's look, it may be close on dry humping prostitution. I don't care what nobody say. It's not okay.
It's not humping.
And you know what, Michelle? Because these two, they keep messing with me.
Penny, what's going on? What is going on? Penny, what is going on?
I have not said half the horrible thing you said in this show alone, man. What are we talking about here? It ain't me.
I think we need to go back to
What's
issue we were
happening?
talking about with people not being able to get off the internet because they seek so much validation. That's
Thank
serious.
you.
That
Yes,
is a
it
serious
is.
thing.
I mean, but that's kind of hard for us to what's going to talk about, bro. Like we're literally getting trying to get validation from the internet, so people will, you know, invest in the things in which we care about.
Michelle, you
I'm
want to get him?
someone.
You want to get him? You want to get him?
So you
It
trying to
is
say
a
that
real
we are
thing.
using the internet for our own? No, we're not using it for our own selfish gain. We're trying to help people.
And you know
Exactly.
what? Whether you like it or
But
not, we're gonna
even
be this
if
today
you,
and
even if
tomorrow.
you're trying to help people, you still have to get people. People have to find something inside of you that's likable,
That's
that's
true.
actually that they can gravitate towards.
Agree.
And so in knowing that, you step more into that portion of yourself, and hopefully people will like, bro, like I don't, that's why I love like doing these interviews, as far as like just because of the like how it is, you know what I mean? Like, bro, you're not gonna give me no money. I just want you to go ahead and just help these things that people are talking about,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like even in that, even though that is my mindset, and that ain't got nothing to do with me trying to pocket a dollar, a dime, or nothing, it's literally still like I have to get an audience. I have to garner an audience that find something that resonates within them, and this thing that I'm presenting to them, so that I can get more eyes on it and help more people with it.
Now, see, I understand exactly what you're talking about, and
So in
and
that, I seek some type of validation.
in business,
Is that
especially.
seeking validation?
That
Is it?
is a part, yes, because you have to get validated by the audience that's watching it, and the
In
audience that
business,
watches
it
it is
crosses that
the
line
one that
a
brings
lot.
more of an audience.
I agree with you. In business, that line gets really tricky. But when I talk about it, I mean being authentically yourself. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
it's like regardless of what you wear, regardless of what you do, whether you get a like or not, you're consistently that person. Like that person shows up, whether it's professional, whether it's
Right.
personal. You're that person. Period. At home and in the streets, right? That kind of consistency where it doesn't keep changing and shape shifting with every trend and thing. So that's the difference, and people have to understand that when you are consistently, authentically who you were created to be, it don't shift and turn like that every week and
Right.
back and forth. It doesn't keep changing. And even when it comes to the likes with business, some
Mhm.
people do this in business, and this is why some businesses can be successful but unsatisfying, where you're catering to the audience or the group, and then you're changing what it is that you want to distribute based on their likes. Folks is
Right.
moving. Ain't nobody chasing that. I mean, people do, and it's a lot of work. They're usually not happy for it. But when you know who you are, then you bring that to the table, and the ones who appreciate it, the ones who see value in it, then they show up, and you ain't got to do all that extra stuff.
Right.
It takes 1 second and one person to change the world, and we're doing it for proper reasons. A lot of people, whether they have a lot of money or not, they're not doing it for that reason. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, there's a lot of people mimicking that type of action, and they're glorifying it as if that's what it is. And it's like, that's the trick. That's
But
the
does that
trick.
make their mission less important just because they haven't taken a higher role like us? That doesn't
I
change
mean,
their
yeah,
mission.
and that's the part
You really think
that's
about it.
kind of like
Yeah.
hard to determine, like, because what makes them any less, you know what I mean? Like, just
Yeah.
because their reasoning is different, like what makes it any less exactly, you know what I mean? Like
All right.
especially when it comes to the validation seeking. For
Some of
me,
that stuff
like
is
that's my thought
tricky. And I'm
process.
gonna say something that is not gonna get us canceled, but it is not necessarily.
Oh,
Wait,
you
wait,
is
wait,
that
wait.
oh
Oh,
God.
we were
Want to
dealing with
say
the
that?
pajamas, so
Did
go ahead.
he?
Have
We
at
already ran the
it. Have
disclaimer.
at
We're
it.
gonna be good. We all right. We all right.
Okay.
But I'm just saying we're an example of somebody who
I
is
work
very
tomorrow, by the way,
successful.
just so you know. I do work tomorrow.
The an
Me
example of
too.
someone who's very successful, but their motives could be questioned when you know them more on a personal, intimate basis, would be like what's his name? Um who's the dude who used to do Microsoft, but now he's in food? I'm having a
You
brain
talking
fart.
about
I can't think of his
Gates?
name.
Come on,
Gates.
Bill
Bill
Yes,
Gates?
Gates.
Gates. Where he looks like he's trying to save the world, but when you do research of what he's doing, he don't care about the world at all.
Mhm.
So you have some people that have these huge
Selfish thing
missions,
for sure.
right? You have like with the Monsanto seeds and stuff. These is GMO that is killing us on a regular basis, but it looks like he's trying to do something to
And
help the
making him
whole
rich.
world with
So,
poverty and food, and it's like that's an illusion. And so you have a lot of organizations that are doing very good things, but when you look at the people who are running them, it's a whole different motive of control and deception. And that's what I'm saying, where when you actually get to know these people or do some research, it does trigger you differently. Yes, it's a good cause. Yes, it is helping people. But in some situations, Is it helping people? Is it causing a different thing? Because like when you
I'm gonna push back just a little bit because I get what you're saying. Right now, I can get it from this chair. I can go to my refrigerator. I can grab a cheeseburger. I can grab some nachos, whatever. But if I'm sitting in the middle of nowhere and this dude figure out to grow me some food, I don't give a shit what you talking about. Because I just had a tomato for the first time in months. So I don't give a damn what this guy's motive is. I just ate dinner. So it depends.
That tomato tastes like a tennis ball. It didn't help you.
You know what? You know what helps you like survive eating that tennis ball versus eating the 0 calories you've been having for the last 2.5 months in this dusty ass desert where I can't grow shit. So I wait.
Points were made.
But see, that's what I'm saying. But one of the things too, which is why we are also trying to teach the sense of community again. The government causes a lot of the issues that they so-called rescue us from all the time. And it's because we don't talk to each other, because we don't know the difference when we are being lied to. You know what I'm saying? We just take it because it's convenient. Hey, look, I'm not going to say that you should die when you're in the desert, but why are you out there? We talking about the big old wires. Why are you even out there?
That's my hood. I'm sorry. I grew up in a sedan. I'm sorry. I didn't have a Starbucks next to me. Sorry, Penny. I guess I should go where the food is. You know, I'm sorry. There are people who don't have real good food to eat, and they don't have resources to get that stuff. I'm sorry.
But that's because the accountability and community is dying. Not necessarily just the food, the accountability and community is dying, because we should be able to see that need next door and go take care of it. And that's what we really need, because we're depending on stuff that's not really going to, when they pull the plug, we're not going to have it.
You know what else is going to pull the plug? Not having nutrients for a week. That's definitely going to pull the plug way before we get to the solution. Who was first water? This guy.
All these different things in our community. We're not helping each other. We're hurting each other, right? So, what can we? You know, it's always a what can we do? It's always a call to action. What can we do? Because there are a lot of things that I feel like we do that we think is helping our community, and it's not.
Like what?
Like I say sometimes. One thing I'm going to ask you guys about, because the call out culture, calling people out on their BS.
Okay, she said call out. I thought she said pull out culture. I was about to say Michelle.
I need some new headphones because I sure the hell didn't hear that.
I heard call out.
People out now. I feel like I'm big on calling people out on their BS, because it's like you're not going to play in my face and you're going to take some accountability for the BS that you're doing. Especially if you're not taking accountability. No, we can't keep moving forward if you're not going to do that. So that's one thing. Is that helping our community or hurting our community?
Are you doing it online?
It depends on who's actually.
If you're doing it online, then me.
It depends on who's calling you out, right? Because I feel like people who correct me are my teachers in some respect. But you have to earn that trust to be able to speak to me in that level. Because I don't know you. Then
how you say it, delivery is everything.
Delivery very much so is
and
everything.
The source is everything.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Like you know how you feel like everything, but like that.
Sometimes no matter how you say something, someone's they're not going to receive.
To certain people, yeah, because I mean you can't blame them for it, because there are certain things that people have gone through that cause for them to be that guarded, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a hard thing.
Like you have to ask yourself that. You don't know me like that, and you can say that.
Shout out to all my sensitive people out there. I got your back.
No. But see, that's Michelle.
He's gonna have you hungry and mad because Bill Gates made you a tomato in the middle of the desert.
I want to be a tomato. A tomato. But how is it that we live in 2026, a world with no censorship and everybody's sensitive? I'm gonna need you to pick a struggle. Like this is crazy stuff. This is crazy.
I'm sensitive to a fault because I really don't care. So it's like I'm only sensitive. Let me tell you something. I'm sensitive if it's coming from somebody I care about.
Got it. Okay.
That makes
a lot more sense. That makes a vastly lot more sense.
I can receive anything from anybody I care about because it's like it's gonna make me think about it. Okay, they love me, so I know that they're not coming to me with no BS. So let me go ahead and think about what they're saying before I be like, no, it ain't that. Being defensive.
I respect that.
Yeah, how you handle it.
It comes back to sources.
You gotta care.
See, but that's being honest with yourself too, because I am sensitive. I am sensitive. I am to tone, how you say it, where you say it. Like, I'm paying attention to all the context clues, all the background, everything. I'm listening to the stuff you ain't even see it. So I am very sensitive, but I know that about myself. So I do make sure, like she said, where it's like I'm going to make sure I handle it a certain way, and I'm going to listen.
Right.
If you are somebody who knows me enough, or if I know that you're being used, like God just positions you, because there's no reason for you to say that to me, then I'm going to listen. I'm gonna pay attention. Outside that, I'm gonna shut it down. Like, I don't even know why you're talking to me.
Yeah, get out of the right. And it don't always feel good, even no matter who it's coming from. You could know that this person got your back 100%. It doesn't feel good when somebody's telling you about yourself or trying to correct you. It don't feel good. Now, if you can get past those emotions surrounding that feeling of not feeling good, then you can receive and hear what they're saying. But that's the whole point. That's the whole point. But if you're on guard from the gate and I'm trying to school you or talk to you, not school you, but tell you something that you need to hear because it's an observation that I've observed about your behavior. Know that I love you. Know that I'm your friend. Know that I'm your sister, your brother. I'm not your brother. I'm your sister.
It's 2026.
I got your back.
Oh my God.
In a space of receiving, or then it's gonna fall on deaf ears.
No, hey, look, you do what you will. I'm just a messenger.
And you're gonna be.
You do what you want. But that's the thing. See, that's why I know that with us on this show, that even with some of the topics, there are things in it that we can relate to. There's things that we definitely have been through, and there's a lot of things that we've overcome. So I know that our situations when we are speaking, it's coming from a confident, mostly healed type of place. And it is different from our audience. So we are not saying these different things to belittle you, to put you down at all. No, we are definitely listening. We are definitely highlighting, and we are trying to uplift with every single thing. Like, we're cracking jokes. You know what I'm saying? We started this conversation one way. We're cracking jokes, but we make sure that we are diligent in providing facts, resources, and this is coming from a place of love. Like, as a culture and as a people, how do you want to be seen and recognized? Like, we have to it's the truth, whether you like it or not.
Like it or not,
our history is being erased. One, it was created out of lies, and now the lies are being erased. Our whole background has no substance because we don't know what it is. So how do you feel when you know that you represent us, not just you walking out of your house, when you represent us, not just you when you get online, when you represent us, not just you when you go to work? How are you trying to show up for us, not just you? Like, that's the truth of it, whether you're sensitive or not, and whether you continue to do whatever you want. But that's the mentality that we have to think about. This world ain't just about you. I don't care what the internet told you. No, it's not.
So it brings me to mind of something Jay-Z said. He said, I can't have the poor from one of them. I gave back to myself. That's the win-win. So when do we draw the line on when we need to go dolo and handle our own business to make ourselves grow versus always trying to give back to people who haven't figured it out yet? That's my question to you.
I don't think you should ever stop giving to yourself. That's all the time. But I do think that even when you're giving back to your community, you can't just give all you have till you have nothing left for yourself. That's ridiculous.
You cannot pour from an empty cup.
And you can't win if all you're doing is pouring to others.
Everything has to be balanced. Balance is everything.
It has to be balanced.
It's like you should always take care of other people, and you should always take care of yourself. That's it.
I feel like that point, Jay-Z is speaking from a millionaire's standpoint. So for him, I'm quite sure
about Nova.
Not to Jay-Z. I think that when Jay-Z was saying that, I think it came from a place of people always got their hands out, because of who he is. And it's like, okay, I can't be, just because I got it, don't mean I got to give it to you.
Right. Exactly.
And people that why you can't give it to me. What do you mean? First of all, I'm trying to keep what I got.
And no, you didn't ask me.
What? And you think that, and unfortunately, that's what people kind of think, that if you got it or it looks like you have it, that you have it to give.
Yeah.
You know what? That's one thing with the glorifying. If you are on the internet showing your money and you're making yourself look as if you don't have no problem spending thousands of dollars on your bag and your belt, and then you surprise people asking you for money. That's how you presented yourself.
That's
You
true.
presented yourself as someone who don't have any problems with money, wasting it, using it, or nothing. So you mad at them because they asked for a couple dollars?
But even in that space, if I want to get on the Facebook or the people, thing and say this is what I got, or just live my life, or take pictures of me doing certain things, that don't mean I'm going to share what I got with you.
But you shared it online.
And that's as far as it's going. That's as far as it's going. Now I get the point.
Okay. So what makes that different from any other people we talked about in the previous segment? Who says they're looking for our approval? Maybe they just want to share their prosperity or what they perceive as prosperity with the rest of the world. What makes them different from any person else?
I know the difference between
you can tell the difference.
Who are just living their lives and that's what they're doing. As opposed
really? Because it's not like I'm knocking these people doing like, hey, you really got that Porsche? I don't give a shit what you got.
I'm just saying that they have. I don't care, but my point is that you can see. I can tell the difference to people who are seeking the validation because of the things that they say, as opposed to just somebody that's I'm in my car, I got my whip, I'm doing whatever. They flossing for the internet, and they might have it.
The announcements. That's the first flag. Everybody, pay attention to the people that you care about and that you think you trust. If they announce, well, this is who I am, this is the type of person that I am, this is what I do. If they're telling you, you know what I'm saying? If they're making an announcement, then they probably not real. They probably not, because folks who really got, like, the most richest people like denim. They love jeans. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not that flashy at all.
Funny. That's funny.
All. Hey, look, people who got money they don't spend it like that. They don't take the pictures on. And you know how much time it takes to take a picture and to post? Anybody who's a business, no, you ain't even gotta be business. Everybody knows how much work it takes to post. So to create a video, to even show all of that, that's a lot of time in a day. You know what I'm saying? In several days, in a month, in a year. Like, you got to really think about that. What is the point and purpose of that? Because that takes a lot of time. You got to be doing purpose, intentionally.
Some people do it because they want to throw it in other people's face too. Look at me, especially the people who didn't have it before and got it now.
Oh, new money?
It's a blessing for them. Like, look, I know what I came from. My struggles was this, that, and the third. I'm not that anymore.
New money need healing too.
True. They might need the healing. But you see that kind of stuff, I don't be tripping over it. Whatever you're doing over there, if you want to show everything you got, that is your business. It's the people who I'd be more concerned about the people who are sitting over there. I'm not going to say this because somebody that I know does this and they might be watching. So I don't.
Too late now.
You're supposed to say that in your head. Right? No monologue.
I don't want to put anybody's business out there. No, I'm not going to do that. But anyway,
they scroll into the pages. Who's she talking about?
They will probably be offended because that person is the validation seeker.
Stop monologuing out loud.
Zero chill to be had today.
No, because I had to stop myself at the point it was about to leave my mouth, and I was like, "Oh, let me stop it."
Congratulations.
Thank you.
She filtered herself.
Come back.
Okay, you know who didn't point out one? E. You didn't point out one that we need to stop glorifying.
I agreed with RG. I said, since we finna be old today, we finna I'm gonna go with crime. But
so crime is cool.
Crime is cool. Don't do it though, but crime is cool. Getting away with it is cool. All right, but don't do it though.
It's cool.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How come he can say that with no
crime?
Don't do crime though.
Well, we should glorify it when it's done.
That's one thing. Ooh,
it is, bro. Like when you really think about it, bro. Like
no, it's not cool.
No, it's not.
Right. It's not cool. Kids, it's not cool.
Look, with the conditioning and our culture and why people need to hit the reset button like we do our phones. The fact that adults are sporting Disney princesses and Scarface and all these different like characters. These are pretend characters, and you wonder why your life is jacked up because you're modeling a character that was created, right? Like our culture alone, I know that my folks
We
that look
talking
like
about
me, they love some
cosplay.
Scarface. They love some Scarface.
Oh.
Bruh was
Tony
high when he
Montana?
got all them bullets. Like, why do you want to be happy that I
You
can take
mean
a
Tony Montana, Scarface?
yes. Like folks
I
be
was
really
so
stinking their
confused for like the
lives on
first
that.
18 minutes, bro. I legit thought that she was talking about Scarface from
The
Lion King,
rapper.
like
I just
niggas
thought
could
the
like
rapper
people
Scarface from the
could
Lion King.
cosplay.
Oh,
Like I
you so
was
sweet.
so
You
I
so
was so
sweet.
gone.
That's somebody's angry uncle for real though. That
I
wasn't
was
cute
so
either though.
Well,
thrown,
I
bro.
know.
You had me for a
I
good
grew
minute.
up in
Amazing.
my years, that was a thing, and we used to, man.
But
Scarface,
everybody wanted to be like Tony Montana, right? And it was just like one. You
Well, I
don't even
thought you
look
was talking
like
about
bruh.
Brad Jordan, boy.
It's
I
like
did
you
too. I ain't
don't.
gonna hold
I
you.
thought
We
you
don't
was
look
talking
like you.
about
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are
man.
racist for us, right? Like don't care about us and stuff like that. And it's like you want to mimic this coach, and it's like, bruh took all them bullets because he was high. He couldn't feel it. When you get shot, you gonna feel it. It's like, why are we glorifying something that, like he said, it's not cool. The way he lived his life, the way, yes, you want to be like respectful, you want to be hardcore, but that whole thing, I mean, black folks
Yeah, don't do
especially
it.
took like some serious characteristic flaws
yeah,
from Scarface, and they love it. And I'm talking about grown
You're not
men now.
wrong. But I was
They
talking about
love it.
I wasn't talking about like that type of crime. I'm talking about like white collar crime where like, you know what I'm saying, people don't get hurt. Like that, like watching people like watching movies about it, like bro, listen, it like y'all know something that's crazy. Like check this out. In America, if you do a crime well enough, they'll make a movie about it. And you might be in the movie. I'm so serious, bro. Like if you do a
Exactly.
crime good enough in America,
that's what
bro.
they're thinking.
Like
But
go
that's
out,
what
like
that's
have
what they
y'all
teaching us.
seen Catch Me If You Can? Y'all seen
I
Catch
did.
Me If You Can?
Yes.
Dude basically committed check fraud.
What check fraud and was
The whole
killing it.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what people are doing of all ages because we're so desperate, because our basic needs are not getting met now. People are watching these movies and taking notes.
It's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? Like they for real taking notes, being like, I'm about to go viral. It's more important to be viral than to actually have some type of morale now. That's what we're dealing with. Like I'm worried about this next generation because people are literally mimicking everything on television and online. Like they're shaping their adult decisions. Like we have so many immature childlike adults. Yeah, you and you in the back, and you heard me too. Like we have so many adults that are just tall children with jobs. You know what I'm saying? That they need to be dealt with for real. You need to go into a corner and think about what you've done because it don't make no dang sense. That's why we have a show, because folks just they're not mature. They're
They
just
just
not.
so much, right?
put a
Agree.
name on the bullet. Go ahead, Penny. Who the tall child? Who the tall child? Go ahead. Put a name on.
I just told him in the back, her, and definitely you. You know who you is. Definitely you. Yeah,
Well, damn.
y'all figure it out.
All right.
I'm just saying.
All
Somebody
right.
like, who, me?
Hey, look, if you felt like that, then yes.
It's probably you.
Strays, I tell you. Strays, I tell you, my
Strays.
friends. Strays, I tell you.
And can we stop glorifying gender wars?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that one I'm
Yeah,
actually
I'm
wholeheartedly
kind of over
with you.
that.
That
Yeah,
one
I'm
is
over
like
Can
that one
we
is
stop
it's
that?
enough, bro. It's
Serious.
really enough. Like I'm tired, bro. Like every day is something new. Like we gotta stop, bro. Men, like we need each other, especially now. Yo, if you haven't realized that we need each other
Oh my
by
God.
looking outside and seeing that gas is $5 in states where gas is never $5 in,
Okay.
gas is $4 in states where gas has never been $4 in, bro. Like I'm telling you, y'all, we
And
need each
airline
other.
tickets have went up
I
so
mean,
much.
scorched earth up, bro. Like it's
We
heinous,
need each
bro.
other.
And
What they
the thing is, people there with like I like the section of internet that I'm in is the one where all like the stuff like I love like watching like learning, man. And all of them were saying like, hey, like all the prices of everything is about to skyrocket, and you're gonna see why. And
Right.
it's like
Beginning of
literally everything goes on a truck. So everything that is carried from one place to another is literally on a truck, something that uses fuel. And so if the price of fuel goes up, how do you think they finna pay for it? They gotta jack the prices up on everything else, man. Like everything
Yeah.
else, everything's going up, man.
Everybody, y'all better cut it out. Like we have
You better
spent.
find you somebody.
Hey, look, we have spent years, generations, especially our black and brown culture.
Hey, if you wasn't considering polygamy, now's the time. Get you
But,
a
all
house
right,
of
don't
3
don't
Man,
listen to
sit down
him.
somewhere.
or
Sit down.
5 and split
Don't
it.
listen.
Listen, y'all are 5 adults. Y'all split
No,
it.
no, we're gonna
Y'all
say
Sit
community,
down,
not
sir.
polygamy.
We're not
So,
talking
Sit down,
polygamy.
sir.
But these people,
community,
Hey, listen, if your
not
girl wasn't into
polygamy.
girls before,
Sit down, sir.
you
Sit down.
I just
Community.
that Nature Boy documentary. You talking about polygamy?
listen, let me tell you something about Nature Boy. Hold
Well,
on.
Hey, look, hey,
do life.
her people spread like the code. I'm just saying, real
They
common.
put you-
Let's leave folks alone. Stop
I
touching.
had I had my own little cult at one point in time. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. They just worship. I ain't want nothing. They just would randomly just worship me, and I'd be like, "Oh, that's cool," and then I'd just be all right. That's
Well,
it.
I'm quite sure you wasn't doing what Nature Boy was out there
I
doing.
was not. I wasn't doing none of that.
Thank you for not admitting crime. Thank you.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know I had a following until like one day I was
See,
told that I had
you
a
know what?
following.
I like that you said that because that's one thing that people don't understand. When you're glorifying yourself and what you do, because that's what we shouldn't do. We shouldn't be glorifying ourselves either. Like we need to be looking out for each other.
Yes.
But when we do that and you mess around and get what you wanted, like when you mess around, you do go viral. Then what? When you mess around and you get a followers, now what? Because as an influencer and as a leader, you have a responsibility to those who are following you. So are you just going to keep giving them a show? Or are you going to teach them something? Are you going to help them get to the next level? Because if you are genuinely wasting people's brain cells and lives and time that they can't get back, you will be held accountable for that. Because I'm just saying, don't be proud of yourself. It ain't cute.
I got to push back a little bit. So we can't have it both ways when we tell people to be accountable and then we say, shame on you for doing your thing and people follow it. We can't be both, folks.
What, as far as be accountable? No, be
Yeah, because
accountable.
one minute you're telling people like when you present yourself, you're accountable for other people and the way they act because they follow you. And then we tell people like, oh yeah, think for yourself. So which one is it?
It's both.
It can't be both.
Yeah.
Yes, it can be both. Yes,
my thing is, so now I'm responsible because people don't think for themselves and they choose to follow me.
Yeah, man. Clearly you're responsible. What are you talking about? Of course you are. You responsible. It's your fault. You the booger with the sugar that they put up their nose. So that means that you should suppose to be the right one and the only one, the chosen one under the sun.
Following you is because
This was fun.
something.
I understand.
They didn't just start following you out of nowhere. You offered them
You
something.
presented it. When you make the decision to record and push play, because it comes in several steps. So you have several different opportunities to do the right thing. But when you decide to record, retape, redo it again, and edit, and then push play and send on all your Instagram, whatever, when you there's so many different things that you had to do just to do that. So when you made those decisions, every single time that you get to that next level, you are saying, yes, that I want people to see this, and I know that I am influencing them, and there's a chance that they may copy it. It's up to you to say whether you care or not, you know? Like, I don't care if they do it or not, that's on them. But you do have a responsibility because you did it. That was a choice that you presented. The way you show up in the world, the way we show up for our family, the way he shows up for his students, we are responsible for those looking at us. We are literally walking examples of either a good person or a not good person. You know what I'm saying? Period. Every single day. Like we get distracted because we think that, I know y'all think I'm just going, I'm on one, right?
No.
I know we get distracted thinking that it's a game, but it's really not. You know what I mean? Like we need to be treating life like it's business. You only get one. What you doing with your time? What are you doing with your 24/7? Your 365? If you don't wake up tomorrow, are you proud of yourself today? Did you help somebody today? Like
okay.
we are all
question. Who decides what's good or bad in this world? Who decides what's good or bad?
Hey, look,
am I supposed to care because someone thinks what I do is bad, or am I supposed to self-correct myself if I feel like my actions don't fit what I'm trying to portray?
I say self-correct. We know
between right and wrong, right?
Right. Negative and positive. Yeah, those things is illusion.
That's innate. That's something that
perfect and never. It don't really exist. But there's still, we know what feels good, and we know what we're doing, but we know our intentions, right? And let's say that it don't really matter at all what the people on this planet feel or do, but there is one that we will be held accountable for, that it does matter. You going to gamble in these streets? Like,
I
you
just
know what I
went
mean?
to bring some pajamas to Walmart, and y'all just set it on fire earlier today. So apparently, I just can't win for losing. I'm sorry.
Oh.
They were
you want to wear those
Superman. You know what I'm saying?
pajamas, you go ahead. Just know that we think you stink.
Okay. Thanks for coming out. God bless you.
All right, y'all.
Jesus Christ. That's a full callback. That's a full callback.
I think we all can do it. I think we can do whatever we want. And that's the truth.
You know what? We
all
gotta
have options.
I feel like trauma plays a big part in all the decisions that we make.
Facts.
Yeah.
It be good or bad. I was having this conversation the other day with someone, and they was like, "How is that possible? How's that possible?" I'm like, "What do you mean? How's that possible?"
How's it possible for trauma to shape you?
Huh?
They were asking, how is it possible for trauma to shape you?
Right. They don't understand that decisions that, well, so you're trying to say that this decision that I made comes from my trauma.
Maybe y'all recognize it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not saying all decisions are bad decisions. I mean, you make good and bad. But sometimes trauma can make you that is not good. I don't want to make this decision to go left, go right instead of left.
Mm-hmm. It totally does. And a lot of us don't know that, but that's why we're here keeping it raw and real with these scissors that we all running with, so that you can recognize it. So that if you don't know what it looks like in your everyday, then you can look to your left and your right and be like, okay, well, that's what that looks like. We got 4 different lives here, and we're examples of what that may look like, what it may sound like. Because a lot of times that mirror, if you can't hold that mirror up against yourself, you need someone who cares about you that will at least show it to you. And it's up to you with what you do. It's up to you. I mean, I know for myself, like what you just said, Michelle, where you're making the decision, and it don't have to be right or wrong, but you don't even know that it's coming from something else. I literally spent from my whole childhood, like teenage years and adulthood, not wearing dresses. Like, and I thought I love jeans. I just love jeans. Jeans is cool, but I didn't realize that I always walk around prepared to fight because I've had to fight. I always wear stuff that's going to make me be able to walk sturdy and hop a fence, period. And that's because of something I've been through. I didn't realize that. I just thought as an adult, I thought as I got older, oh, this is just my personality and this is what it looks like. I didn't know that it was coming from something else.
Right.
I literally was not comfortable being feminine in that, because I'm just like, I ain't trying to be caught slipping. I didn't even know that.
Hey, throwing hands can be feminine, right? So we're not going to
look, you will still get it regardless of what I got on. But I'm just saying, I just wasn't wearing the girly stuff because I was always ready. And I didn't even know that. I did not know that I was walking around ready to fight. I just thought, that's just who I am. I'm a tomboy. That's who I am.
But that's what a lot of us do. It's just who I am.
Why are you that way?
A wise man once said, you don't get ready, you stay ready.
Hey, look, I need it all day. All day.
Stay ready. But you got to stay ready to fight.
Hey, look, I didn't.
Why not?
No. I mean, if it happens that you got to, but who's out here fighting? I'm not. Y'all know I was a fighter. I was that person. I'm not that anymore. Like, I'm not thinking about my next fight.
Hey, look, y'all believe
I'm not thinking about my next fight either, but I'm thinking about going home at the end of the night. I tell you that much.
Nobody. Like, I'm not in the condition to be fighting. So the last thing on my mind is, I'm going outside. I better be ready to fight. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to put something in my brain that's saying, I want to avoid all situations that could cause me to want to fight. So that's what my thing is.
Understood.
But most of us are doing something, and it's like, yes, if you just sit still, everybody's homework. If you just sit still, what is one thing that you can say, I probably shouldn't talk about this out loud?
Crying.
I shouldn't talk about this out loud. What is one thing that you do that you're just like, why? Ask yourself, why? Because you don't always have to go to somebody's couch. Like, just sit down and just ask yourself, why do I do that? Where did it come from? When did it start? Who did I see do it before? And I'm telling you, you will learn so much about yourself. When you learn about who you are and how you function and your flaws, then you can kind of give some grace to other humans that are just like you, just as surprised when they find out who they are. Because a lot of us just don't know. We genuinely just don't know.
Understood.
I'm looking at the comments and I'm saying, what is an EV? Because I'm so confused.
Oh, electric vehicle. So Tesla, and all the other ones.
Are you trying to sell us, Mr. Murray? Why are you talking about that?
He said he just look, because somebody in the comments said before him he might have to see what the electric.
We were talking about gas prices and
gas prices.
Yeah, D1 Lewis told him you may want to look into an EV to get around them gas prices. So
that's why you asked questions. I was like, what is that? Why?
Yeah, so that's why he was mentioning that, because
hey, look, that sounds good on paper till we get an MVP, and then all the electricians ain't gonna work either. Like we really do. We I'm telling y'all, community is gonna be the next currency. So you better get a homie. Community, not polygamy. I'm just saying, community. You better figure out your folks.
Technically a community.
Like, you need to find out your folks, because this money thing and these prices, this ain't nothing.
What the hell would
like,
I was asking for a friend.
You said you were just asking for a friend.
I was asking for a friend. Like, hey, dude, we got this electric Hummer. It's all you, baby. I don't know. I just saved on gas, and I got 9 wives. It's great. What do you know?
Fit in that car.
Listen. You got 9 wives. You don't got to worry about gas. Somebody take care of that.
Hopefully.
So the wives are taking care of the gas.
Everybody has their own thing. Everybody has their own thing. It's 9 different people with 9 different jobs.
They don't even need the commune. They don't need gas.
Polygamy is not all of that. Polygamy is not supposed to be that. I mean, from what I know.
I mean, you say it's not supposed to be. So what's supposed to be there?
I mean,
supposed the thing.
I mean, what it was, the man was taking care of all the wives.
Wait, I have a question. Because that's how is it that people
in 2026
have the hardest time committing?
Exactly. It takes a village
committing to one person, but they are committed to like 9. Either you're afraid of commitment or you're not. That's like
it's a benefit in being in a polygamous or polyamorous relationship.
You know how many headaches that is?
Well,
I mean, exactly for this scenario.
I would be like,
and now I think that if everyone is on the same page, maybe not. But my thing is, oftentimes when you got all these people in these relationships, there's jealousy there.
Exactly, because these are unhealed people. Too.
Foolishness going on because everybody ain't really down with what's going down.
Everybody want to be the bottom.
What's going down?
They're trying
because if that was the case,
oh my God!
If that was the case, why aren't you in one?
Me? Oh, because I knew that
into a relationship and be like, I want to be number 7.
I'm not polygamous. I'm telling y'all, I learned that about myself. I'm not polygamous. I'm very much so. I'm ethical non-monogamous for sure. Monogamy because of the fact that I definitely have found, a person that, I am willing to do that for, and I've done that before. And but like that's that. But my core, just basic. If it was just up to me, if I was picking it off a shelf, I'm gonna reach for ethical non-monogamy every single time.
I would want to be like monogamy here, abbreviate
ethical non-monogamy.
Like,
yeah.
I'm looking it up right now because I never heard of that.
You gotta go. What's going on? Look, we don't.
right now.
Ethical non-monogamy.
Listen, I could explain it, but I'm telling you, the best thing to do is just to go read about it. It's literally.
I absolutely love it for you.
It's what's it called? It's awesome.
Oh, somebody. Okay.
Okay. Folks over there Googling. Thank you.
You're welcome. Because I've never heard about that in my life. I was like, what in the hell is going on? Yeah.
Oh, an umbrella.
I'm just taking your card back. What?
Well, let me read it because we got people that are listening to us on the radio that are not looking at us, so they can't see.
No.
So, ethical non-monogamy or consensual non-monogamy is an umbrella term for romantic or sexual relationship
That's a big word for orgy.
To having multiple connections, prioritizing transparency, communication, and honesty over deception. Unlike cheating, all parties are aware of and agree to the open structure.
Okay,
That sounds like corporation to me.
That's
I disagree that every quarter we come up with a new word because that's the same thing as orgy and open relationship.
That is not the same.
Not an orgy, no.
That is not the same.
I
It's not the same thing at all.
It's the sexual relationships.
You can literally have that be. You can incorporate that inside of it if you want to, but that is not the same thing.
It's
You
not.
just have the you have the ability to not limit yourself with.
But it is the same thing as polyamorous relationship.
It is not the same thing as polyamory. You can be in love. Listen, you can be in love with one person and y'all enjoy other partners, but you and that one person are the ones that is married. You have to live together.
Right, open relationship.
Remember, remember,
non-monogamous. That means that we are on the same page with outside relationships.
We are both rolling.
That's a really big book, by the way. There's a lot of pages in that book.
That means that everybody's sowing their royal oats, and we know about it.
Well, this is one thing we need to stop glorifying in our community.
Here y'all go. Listen, all right, don't worry. Once we on the, all right. There's a lot of people that's
everybody is signing an open contract to herpes. How about that? I'm just saying.
That's we don't have to say things like
that.
We don't have to
the coffee shop.
You can just be cool.
From those that I know that might be dealing with these, they're pretty careful. You know, everybody gets tested to do all the things, but still.
That's one thing too. This will be a good topic for a show for us too, because of the difference between men and women. Like, this sounds good on paper, okay? Back in the days when the world was getting started and they needed to populate the earth, I can understand, right? But now in 2026, this is chaos. It's still chaos because there's so many people that are just not healed. So I would not think.
You just gotta see.
No, I'm saying, I would say that there's probably some relationships that are smooth. People understand what it is, but I'm sure there's a lot that are still having issues with multiple people, right?
Well, I mean, the thing is, you're gonna have issues with just one person.
So why would you invite 8 more? Why would you want to have it with 9 other people? That's a lot.
That's a lot of
because of the fact that that's what that person wants. What do we want to do? So now what? See, look, like I said earlier, you guys. Hey, I'm closing the show with this. Don't be yourself. Don't be yourself. All right. Just don't be yourself.
Shut us down.
Hey,
don't be yourself.
Congratulations.
Well, it's 20 after we ended the show 20 minutes ago, so it's kind of right.
So, can I say that polytrauma bond relationship? You know, igamy. Like, since we just making the words to make it
No, because the people that actually utilize those terms because the life in which they lead is in fact classified as such. So.
Like, look, you can love who you want to love. I understand, but the fact that we just as a people keep getting so complicated with the terms. Yes. You know, you remember when Trash Man was Trash Man versus what sanitation technician?
Yeah.
Like, we're being so technical that we are also losing ourselves, and we're being distracted with trying to describe ourselves for something that's none of our business.
So what's the difference between poly and this? Tell me.
Do what you want behind closed doors and shut up.
What's the difference between the two? Because I always thought that poly, everybody's on the same page, everybody's agreeing to the same thing. Same thing.
No, ethical non-monogamy and I'm about to call what's called the person that I go watch that interview that I did with Tyomi Banks. Y'all go. I'm not Tyomi Banks. Just go watch that. The Glamazon Tyomi. Go watch it. Trust me.
I say that it's too much because it's just like with pronouns and how people identify themselves.
I didn't ask her.
And how we identify our relationships. That is personal. Like, people need to stop walking around. My name is this, and I sleep with this, and this person, and turn the page, and I sleep with this one and this one. That's none of our business.
Now I agree with that because then you
do your job.
Everybody's opinion into your situation when you say this is what I do. Keep it to yourself.
When you sleep.
Exactly. So we saying, Penny, just do it, but don't put it on the internet? Because that kind of like what you're saying. Like,
no, do what you want to do, but some things you don't need to share. I mean, when it comes to your relationship, you need to keep it to yourself.
Like, I drive down the street and people have like all these I've seen people have banners and rainbow curb sites and stuff. And it's like, who you love and who you sleep next to? Why do I need to see that? Like, I don't want it. I'm hoping that our world does not get so comfortable and chaotic that people really start expressing their love for all kinds of stuff. What do you do with folks who want to sleep with animals or something crazy? Because there's no cap now. It just seems like people are really expressing themselves for everything.
But
Where's
that's
the
the
cap?
truth, though. But
But
that's
when
the
is
truth.
it's
It's
like,
not for me to tell them what to feel or how they kick it.
when is the
Literally, like,
but when is it enough where you don't have to express that much to strangers? You know what I mean?
I think
Like,
that.
it's not because it's not fair to present yourself to the world and then be mad because you are being judged. It's like you brought it
Well,
to the
my
table.
thing is, I feel like there's already something like prior at the top of what you said is we got to make sure that we separate from those who are a part of a certain community that are, expressing their love, and those who are into bestiality and all that other dark, terrible stuff. Like those two things need to be separated. You know what I mean? Because of
But
the fact that
everybody's expressing themselves now, and like I said,
that's
this is
true,
crazy
but the
stuff
thing
being
is,
expressed now.
the other community is like we're that they're actually upstanding members of that community that are people that's just like because you can't pick that you can't
Jeffrey
pick
Dahmer had a good job, and
who
he
you
was
love.
like a really good citizen according to everybody else. He was great. I'm just saying the expression, like people are expressing stuff that everybody does not need to know. Like it should be personal. It should be personal. Like when you show up,
Then what
hi,
about like
hey,
what about marriage? Like that's an expression of love. Like what about what I'm saying, taking somebody on a date? That's an expression of love. People
but
who
you ain't got
post
it written
about it
on the back of your
online, that's
car.
an expression of love.
First date. Like we express so much so elaborately, and it's just like it don't have to be that. And that's even with the marriage. Like, cause I can't stand folks to walk around like my husband or my wife, and it's just like we know you're married already. You gonna say that 3 more times today? Like, what are you doing? And I mean, it goes for them too. Where it's just like, what is your name and why are you here? Like, why are we having a whole side conversation about such intimate details? I believe that it is a distraction, and the people who told us that this is the stuff that the kind of conversation that we should be having, oh, they got the job done because this is a distraction.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
got you.
Think about how much energy we put into it. It's a distraction. How much community did we build up talking about who you sleep with?
Mhm.
Like
Okay,
it's
I respect that.
unsatisfying. Like it's like yes, you expressed
That's valid.
yourself. We understand who you are and what. Now
All
we
right.
so exhausted it don't even matter. Folks can't even go eat afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Because you done said something to the left or to the right, and it had nothing to do with the world, the condition of our economics. I mean, just the way that our lives are going. It did nothing for us as people, and that is the point. Like that's the point that we all have to understand and be awake to. That distraction that we keep giving into because something emotional, I need to be seen. Now that I'm looking, what are you doing with it? Now that I'm looking at you, what do you have to show me? Because if that was it, I want my money back. Like that, I'm
Ooh,
not satisfied.
I got the
I
answer for that.
go ahead.
I got a Tesla because I got an EV. You're welcome.
Come here.
That's
Come here.
good.
No Teslas. We don't support that.
Hey,
I'm just saying, electric vehicle, pick what you want. Rivian, sponsor us.
I think that people have gotten so used to just, I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't care what nobody thinks. And that's the attitude of most people.
Right.
but
Yeah.
that's the thing though. Like that's what we kind of want it to be, right? Because of the fact that hey, everybody has grown up in different households to where like hey, they were stifled. But whoever they were was stifled and wasn't allowed to, flourish. Now, of course, we're not, asking for people to be selfish, but everybody should, in fact, at least have some space to be some type of selfish,
I agree.
so that
I
they can actually
Mhm.
step further into who their unique you-ness. You know what I mean? Like everybody should at
Yeah.
least have that space. Shit. Hey,
But I think when things come back to you in a negative way, you might want to look at that and say, okay, maybe I need to keep this to myself.
Possibly.
Yeah, everything that you're saying and doing is not always going to end up with a positive result.
And just
So,
accept it. Accept it. That comes with the territory. You will have haters. And you're gonna have people that's confused, don't like what you're saying. Accept it. Don't even be triggered by it. It's a part of it.
right.
Everybody not supposed to
Yes,
like
if
you.
your attitude is, I don't care. I'm going to say what I want to say. And I don't care about the haters. But you care about the haters.
You cannot care and it be in a healthy way, and you can tell by the difference in your triggering.
Right.
Because some people can say it. Look, this is who I am. This is how I show up. Period. I don't really care about how you're saying. And there's a confidence there. But when folks like all irate, oh man, I don't care. I don't care what anybody saying this, that, and the other me.
Yeah.
It's like you might be a little triggered. That's different. That's different than confidence. But even with talking, the world that we're in now is a big coping mechanism. All of us clearly have not felt like we've been heard in this country, in this world, which is why it was so easy for us to take the mic and have our own worlds on social media. Like we want to be seen, we want to be heard. But that is also the point of either the trauma or the situations that we have to deal with on a mental level, emotional level, and physical, spiritual level. Why do you feel like this is what you need? Because there's a lot of people. You see how folks with TikTok, when they was trying to pull TikTok, they was losing their mind. They did not know what they was going to do for themselves the next week, whether it was financial or just attention wise. Like we have to understand that who you are and how you show up, it matters whether somebody's looking or not.
True. Okay. I respect that.
Facts.
Well,
So thanks for coming to Running with Scissors. I hope you put your scissors down tonight.
And
Maybe.
so
Maybe.
we are way over the hour.
Right. Thanks for those who hung out. We appreciate you. We hope we helped you. Rewatch, send it to a friend. We're going to continue to have real conversations with you guys because we're not here to play with you. That's not it. We're not here for just like.
So wait, my homeboy just said, I wish I could dismiss this conversation like it's BS. He said, but somebody we know had a conversation like this with me, and she said we would have been willing to waste an ankle. I think he was talking about when we were talking about gender wars. Okay.
Look, we all had the same eyebrows down, like what?
Now you're right. There's some people that ride or die foolishness.
I never liked that term. I never liked that term.
I ain't riding and dying. Are you kidding me?
I'm not trying to die for you. You're not that cute.
I'm
not. Guess what? I'm going to jump out the car.
I'm dying for you, but I ain't dying for you.
He's tripping.
You miss me with that. Being dumb if you riding and dying. Oh, sorry.
That was a flag if somebody even said that to me. I'm going to ride or die with you. No.
Shout out to WSAN Radio.
Good job.
We can't leave them out, right? Because they are a big part of the United Front Network.
I'm going to talk more about that gender wars. Like I'm going to put that in the weeks or something like that because I want to hear more about what y'all talking about with these gender wars.
Gender wars? Yeah, I think that's a topic for sure.
Mm-hmm. If you guys have any topics that you want us to talk about and clarify,
that is
to http www.unitedfrontnetwork and push all the buttons. If you want to be a host on the network, we have a spot for you. If you don't know about any Black and brown businesses that are helping our community, please let us know so that we can put them on our resource page. We are not here just to talk to you guys and have fun. We are here to actually build community because there's what? Power in numbers. All right. Yeah. So we will see y'all next week.
Peace and love, y'all.
Oh.
You know what? Stuff is just glitchy. We just okay.
I think Link's gone.
Oh yeah, she's like, I'm sick of y'all. She left.